Hey friends, it's Zane here from At Home with Zane. Welcome back. If you watched my recent video on how I am organizing my china cabinet, which if you haven't, I will include a link in the description box, I'm going to share with you today some of the items that I'm storing. So I didn't realize when we moved our buffet out and we converted our dining room back to a formal living room, how much stuff I really had stored in that buffet until I didn't have it accessible as easily. So in our china cabinet, I've decided to display these beautiful, magnificent boxes that I found at IKEA, and I've labeled them with some of the items that I use essentially whenever we are entertaining. So I have those items out here today, and I'm going to share with you what they are and how I'm going to package them away. So our first box here is my linen napkins. And so I have a beautiful set here of 2 different styles of linen napkins, and I have them all nice and folded, and they fit very well by just dropping them down into the box. And it's very nicely labeled here, linen napkins, so it'll be very easy to find. And then our next box is taper candles. I use taper candles a lot whenever I'm entertaining, and I normally use unscented. So what I'm doing with these is I've taken some tissue paper and I'm lining the bottom of the box. Just because some of these have been used, they've been burned, I don't want them to get on the bottom of the box, so I'm just lining it with some tissue paper here. And those fit very nicely and will be very easily accessible there. And then our next box is napkin rings, and I'm also doing the same thing. I'm going to line the bottom with some tissue paper because one of my sets are these beautiful porcelain birds, and so I don't want those to sit on the cardboard, so I'm just going to lay those in there. And I'm not worried about them being in the box because I'm not going to be tossing the box around. And then I have these beautiful pearl napkin rings that I'm also going to place in here as well. So that's our third box filled. My other box here is serveware. So I have this vintage set of cake cutters, which I do use frequently. One is for pie-shaped pieces, and they have these beautiful handles on them in this mint green color, and the other is for cutting a square piece. And so I want to display those, store those in these boxes as well, and so they fit really nicely in here. They'll be very easily accessible. And then lastly are my place card holders. And I have a few different sets of those. I have these beautifully ornate ones that are for Christmas. They're little Christmas ornaments, and they were actually part of Martha Stewart's collection. And so I'm just going to place those in here. And then I have my traditional style where they stand, like this, that I have beautifully labeled, and I'm just going to place those here in the back side of the box. And now I have my place cards accessible as well. So as I said in this video, this is not only a great way to store things and make them easily accessible, it's also a really unique, pretty way to display your china cabinet or your open shelving. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave your comments below. Visit my website, www.athomewithzane.com. We'll look for you the next time. And remember, it's your home. Create a space you'll truly love.